I'm Karen and I am the CEO and co-founder of Currajong Kitchen. Currajong Kitchen is a 25-year-old family business and it has making flatbread, lavash flatbread in the beautiful Hawkesbury, New South Wales in Australia. I was a child of the 60s and I actually was born with a twin sister, which was absolutely beautiful, and I have a wonderful bond with my twin sister. And I lost my dad at 11 months of age, so then that threw me into a situation of a life with my mum, two sisters, and a life of unknown, uncertainties without a doubt. From there, I went through to school, really hoping that I was going to, go on to university and have a great dream of going to teaching and sharing knowledge and sharing my love and my passions at the time. And then that didn't eventuate, and then I was popped into the workforce and out there bringing in and being a contributing party of my family home. Sometimes life gives you what you don't necessarily think you want, but it takes you on a path. Married later in life, had two beautiful children. Ben, my husband, is the father of those two children and also my partner in business of Currajong Kitchen. So for the past 25 years, that has been my life, Currajong Kitchen and my two children. So as the nurturer and carer of starting back way from when my dad passed and I was part of that small tight family where I was caring for my sisters and I was part of the care package of my mum, and then moving on to certainly my twin sister, two children, a husband, and then a business that grew to so many people. I did nurture and care for a lot of people in so many different ways, and always extending beyond what I could see in front of myself. At some point in the last couple of years, I realised that I needed to self-care for me. So of course, being a goal-orientated person and outcomes-driven, I chose a marathon to actually run to find that self-care, and that gave me many moments of joy to actually realise that it was okay to self-care. So in 2017, I actually ran the New York Marathon. Having not been a runner, I just needed a goal. As I did run that marathon, there were a lot of walls that came up. There were a lot of journeys that every time I put my one foot in front of the other, I had to keep considering what was the next step, what was the next strategy. Just like business, walls come up all the time. You get so far, you achieve something and you think you're doing fantastic, and then you might get thrown a curveball, something you didn't see, you didn't plan for. But having the resilience, and that's what business has taught me over the last period of time, my life, those lessons I've been thrown, those circumstances I've been thrown in life, came up and they faced me in the marathon, and I addressed them. I was willing to listen to them and see them and realise them, acknowledge them, and give myself permission that everything was going to be okay from here on in. I smile as I think about when I crossed that line, and it was dark and there wasn't many people around, but there was my small support network around to cheer me on as I crossed that line in pain and agony. But the achievement of actually finishing a goal I set for myself, I achieved it and it felt amazing. If there was only one thing left for me to say to somebody, I think it actually would be that moment when you make that, when fear faces you, when fear does come up in your face and you go, should I not? Or you want to take that step and something stops you, but there's that feeling inside that says, no, don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you. Go with that gut. When that sense of doubt hits you because you've gone the wrong way, listen to it. Listen to it loud and find a way to get through it.